Chris, Natural Prepper. I'm just doing a second update on my garden. So I started the first seedlings that have been hardened off. They look a little puny right now, but they have been hardened off. There's beets in the back, radishes in the front, and then I planted peas along the bottom of this archway. It was over here, and then on this side I have my well of waters up. Inside, planted these a couple days ago. I have, let's see, this is a blue indigo chocolate tomato. This is a spoon tomato, and this is a pineapple tomato. I'm gonna go ahead and grow some lettuces. When it gets a little bit warmer, I'm gonna plant some lettuce seeds right in front of them to grow under them. Maybe some basil, definitely some basil. And in those little pockets right there, I have cosmos started. So it's already germinated. It's looking really good. And I'll do more flowers in these pockets here as well. So there you go. We got the green stalk planter back here. I'm not sure if that was in my last video. Anyway, it's supposed to be a short, so making it short. Talk to you later. Bye.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Environmental Coffeehouse. It's good to see all of you. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Chris, good. Is it weird that I really am entranced by my own garden, and it's just started.
No, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's just great to have you with us. And today, we'll say hi to everybody. And this is going to be kind of interactive, you guys. Hi, Bibi and Kim. Thank you for moderating. And Christine and hi, Bongo Dave. Well, Make America Green Again. What we are going to do today is talk about, our own thing, but basically interact with you guys, have an interaction so that you can ask questions or tell us what you're doing. And I'm going to let Chris start.
Okay.
All right, Chris.
All right. Well, I really want to know what y'all are excited about. Everybody's got the bug right now. It's time to start planting, and there's kind of a lull because of weather, and I know it's happening all across the U.S. that we're pretty much either drowning in rain or we're colder than normal. We're way colder than normal, by like 30 degrees colder than normal here. It's insane. And yeah, what do you do? But we're still all excited about starting things, and there are some stuff we can start. I'm doing things like I would be in a different zone, but I'm in zone 7A, by the way, just so y'all know. My last frost date is May 9th. That's kind of a fun thing to know when you're doing the gardening stuff. And I tend to push the limits on that. I shouldn't, but I do. Hi, Chris Foster's here. Yeah, but I'm super excited to find out what you're excited about. I'm going to tell you the number one thing that I'm super excited about this year, and that's growing the dwarf tomatoes and the micro dwarf tomatoes. And I love tomatoes, and I never have enough of them.
Okay. Tiny Tims, are they called the Tiny Tims or just because there's different varieties? I grew the Tiny Tims, the little cute ones, the little cutie things last year.
Oh yeah, no, but I should grab my seeds. They're just right there. Hold on, and I'll show you because some of them, but the dwarfs actually have pictures so you can see what they look like. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I did. I set up all these pictures. I hope I have the right ones in there, but she's got a lot. Chris has got a lot growing. I'm behind, although I've got the little hydroponics that Katie sent, 2 of those going, and 2 just started. And so, yeah. I will also,
let me know how that goes.
And guys, I will be putting your stuff, put a cue, or I will be starring what I think we should talk about later, so we will be able to go back to some of your comments, and this is fun. This is fun because we live enough doom and gloom on a daily basis that you just can only consume so much.
Yeah. So what do you live for? I mean, to me,
Growing.
with the yeah, all the stuff, all the heavy stuff going on, you need something to be excited about. And I'm sorry, but gardening is something you can be excited about, and you're actually improving things. It may not make a difference in the long run, but you know, there's microclimates, and you can make yours a little bit better. But anyway, only my teeny tiny ones have the pictures, but like there's ooh, can we read that? Yellow
Yeah.
balcony.
Yeah. I see it. I was just
I don't know
testing
how.
out some
I think
colors. I
I don't
see
know
them.
how to pronounce that.
Yep, we can see them.
These are the little baby micro dwarfs, right? These are going in um my green stock.
Okay,
So
that's what I got as a gift. I got a green stalk. I
you got a
think
green
that's,
stock. Those are
yeah,
the bestest,
I'm pretty sure
Pinocchio.
Scott sent it. I'm so excited about these things.
Oh,
People have
look at
just been
these.
so lovely. Yeah, go ahead. Show.
Tarifo.
Can you guys see them? Let me move. Like, yeah, you could. They're we could see them a little farther away.
A little further away. I'm
Right
just like,
around there. Perfect. Right there is
there you
perfect.
go. I'm
Absolutely
dyslexic,
perfect.
so
Nice.
and
And I'm
I
sure
haven't
you
been able to
keep
get
your
these
own
to
seeds.
germinate, and I've tried them twice, so I don't know what's going on with these ones. But um, the other ones have all germinated, and I got to start dividing them up because I have a bunch of them. But then the other ones,
Yeah, stalk.
you can definitely research them and find out. Oh, here's another micro dwarf
Micro dwarf
tomato.
tomatoes. Cutesies. Yes.
They're little
Very,
tiny.
everything's very nicely stored. You're not going to believe it. I have had so much cleaning out. I can't find my seed basket.
No,
I know it's crazy. It's
no.
my basement's a mess,
Oh,
and yeah, I'm not happy. I cannot believe that I can't find my seed plastic. I have to go down and look further. It must be hidden.
yeah, it has
Hmm.
to be. You gotta find. I lose seeds like crazy. I don't
Well, no,
like. I'll
this
pull
is
them out to do something
this
with
is
them, and then I'll
case.
go to find them, and they're gone. I don't know what I do. But my mind isn't all there. But yeah, Bella's here.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. He's been oh yeah, running back and forth. The veggies would die, and your son. He's a great pepper. He makes
Oh
hot.
yeah, I
He
know. He sent
throws
me seeds last year,
hot,
and
hot, hot. Woo! I'm
I
trying to
messed them
look at a
up. But I
better
have more
color.
peppers growing. But okay, for you guys will have to look
We
these up
like
because there's
this.
no pictures. There's
Okay.
dwarf pink Levige, Levisha, Levisha, Levisha. I don't
Dwarf
know.
pink Levisia. Levisia?
Okay, I don't know. Dwarf sneaky sauce. But these are the ones you need to look up because they're full size tomatoes.
Ooh,
But
cute.
they're just dwarf. They're not micro dwarf. So they only grow to like I don't know 24 inches tops, and they do really well, and they grow really beautiful, like heirloom quality. But anyway, I've like you
Nice. Yeah, you got a lot of good
Victory
stuff
Seed
there.
has a lot. So if you go and look on Victory Seed Company, you can
Okay.
see what their dwarf varieties are.
Mm-hmm.
And these are what I'm super excited about. The little tiny micro dwarfs. I'm kind of excited to fill up my green stock with that. But
I
you
haven't
know,
planned it out. I never had one, and so I have not planned out what I'm going to put in there, Chris. So maybe, you'll help me because I'm not sure about that. I have the front garden bed, but my big garden bed's in the back, and I have one of those rolling carts on my deck, and then a bunch of I put pots all over my deck, but I may do less than I did last year. I don't know. I have to keep it's a lot of work.
it is a lot of work. I'm doing more, but I have more help. I had somebody, with getting the garden ready. My brother helped me haul in all the wood chips, and my son-in-law helped me fill the two beds I've done so far in soil in the back.
Hi,
So
Scott.
that's helpful. I need to do that. Hi, Scott.
Scott. Yeah,
He's
Scott, we're
sleeping.
trying to
No,
figure out what I'm going to put in my stock. My I can't wait. I
do you have the leaf
am
one or do you have the standard one? Just curious.
um I don't think I have a picture cuz I only took let me see what it says on the box. didn't take it out of the box yet. It's been too cold. Where is
Mm,
it?
I understand.
Oh, I didn't put the picture in. I have other pictures because we're going to go through what you're doing, what I'm doing. I don't know what happened to it.
I have a ton of peppers started. Sweet.
It's called Here We Grow, and it is a greenstalkgarden.com. Well, wait, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. It'll be taken out soon enough. I still have wood on my deck, so let's start before we talk about everybody else's. I want to show them some of your stuff. So let's start with your walkway, and then we'll move on because you're the guest.
Oh, you're so sweet. So this is just cabbages, broccoli. You can't really see the onions I planted to the left side, and to the right there's garlic that I planted last year and it's
They're
starting to
cute.
come up. But the other plants are pretty much broccoli and cabbage.
All right, and
So
they'll do all right there then in the thin. The broccoli will, yeah, actually the broccoli will probably, it'll be nice. It'll come
yeah,
out.
look really
Yeah,
pretty. And then I
it
might
will.
also interplant some Swiss chard in there too. So bring some color. I just needed more Swiss chard seeds. Actually, I have some planted, but I need even more because I want them. I want Swiss chard a lot of places. I love Swiss
Oh,
chard. Oh, there's kale in there too. Sorry, kale, cabbage, broccoli, which
nice.
are all the same plant. Did you know they're all the same pretty much species that have
Similar.
been
In the
hybridized?
same genus, you mean? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes. All right, so we're going to go to the next one, your walkway. Now, this is what you're starting. Tell us about your
Those
little
are the starts.
cuppies and your starts.
There's spinach, there's dill, mint, thyme. Um, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of all the things. Catnip. Oh, what can I recognize? There's that little baby one on the bottom is an artichoke. Then I have onions, more
Nice.
onions. I have
Boy,
a lot
you're
of
ahead of
onions.
me. You are. You're ahead of me.
I
I mean,
started in February planting these things.
wow. I started no, I started the two little things in and the hydroponics. I started them I guess at the beginning of the month. But
How many
I'm
more?
always behind, Chris. I'm always behind in my plants. I am. Okay, let's see. What do we have next? Oh, this is your indoors. Okay, let's hear about all this. This is great.
Okay, well, those big plants there and the ones on the next shelf down, those are all tomatoes. I have peppers. I didn't. They're. I don't know if you can. You can probably. Is there? I thought I sent a picture of the other shelf too, but
Let me
there's
see. Just a sec.
peppers on the top of the other one. It's all peppers.
No.
No.
Wait,
Oh
wait,
well.
wait, wait, wait.
Anyway,
No, don't worry about I see there's little pots. This one.
there you go.
Yes.
There's all the top ones are my peppers.
Okay.
I have sweet peppers, hot peppers,
Great. You like
all
hot
kinds
peppers.
of peppers. I got poblanos
Wow.
and giant jalapenos and datil peppers and I don't know mini bell peppers. I have so many.
And what
So many.
do you like to mix your peppers and onions and all that for, for your meals, obviously. I can mine. I have peppers somewhere behind me in cans.
Oh, I love them
Lots of
canned.
can. Yeah, I have a
That
lot
was
of
my
jars.
favorite way in making fermented hot sauce with them. So
Mmm.
I'm looking
It
forward to
is.
doing that for
Yes,
sure.
she is. Look at Chris. It's really amazing. Yes, she is.
Oh, I am not.
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
I
Yes, you are. All right. So, we have. So that was your little pots, but you had, and then this was your growing indoors. I like your little lights there that you have, and the way you've made your shelves work. Um,
yeah, those are from my last job. I got so many of them, so I'm like, I'm
all
gonna use
these,
them.
yeah, this is great. It's great, and I have lights like on the floor that go over,
Oh
and
yeah.
but
We also in the
this.
ceiling we have lights that shine towards those too, and then they get the outdoor light as well. So
Okay. Yeah,
they're
lighting is
well
it's
lighted.
important. I mean, you
No
have to
leggy
know.
plants this year.
No.
None.
Oh my gosh. I remember the year that I had everything I started in my greenhouse. Well, the beans and stuff, it were so leggy. It just, I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, everything had sun. And then last year I had beautiful things in my greenhouse. And I don't know if I bitched about it enough. I had the heat wave that happened in
Mhm.
April, and I guess my greenhouse got too hot. I don't think I had the fan hooked up yet to push it all out. I was
Mhm.
away. I came back and so much died. I had to start over. But I went
What
to
happened to my peppers?
and
Sorry,
yes,
last year.
I use heat pads, Poppy Davis. I do. I use heat pads for certain things because it's cold in the house. Yeah. And that I have to find too. Chris, my heat pads are wherever the hell I put my seeds. It's like I moved all kinds of stuff up and down, and it's crazy. But after
I have
this,
on the very bottom of that gray shelf. I have um a seed starting mat, whatever you call them, on the very
oh, on the
bottom.
other one,
On the other one,
this one,
um,
this one. You
yeah.
got
See
yeah,
the
yep,
seed
that's what I
mat on the
have.
bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and because once they germinate, they don't need that anymore. So then I
Right.
move them up to a shelf where they get the lights, and
Yeah.
then yeah. And I also have one in here, but oh, I don't even want to.
I
I can show you.
actually left my cannabis when I started the seeds last year.
Mhm.
And I did leave the heat mats on them because they really did well. I mean,
Really? Well, some
they did
plants need
really
more heat
well.
than others, for sure,
Well, they
for
weren't
sure.
too hot. And we water from the bottom. So
Yeah,
but it was just so, yeah, heat pads till, yeah, then remove. I usually do. But with those, I didn't. And I think
and I didn't with my
it
peppers
helped them.
either for quite a while because the peppers like the warmth.
And Scott says you
So
don't need heat maps for cool weather crops like
nope,
arugula, cilantro, and lettuce. Right, you don't.
you don't want
No,
to use them.
this is so much fun. I'm getting so excited just having you all here, and then we're, getting this started because, man, Chris, I don't know about you, but I've been fucking depressed. Sorry, but just about
I'm not
stupid
depressed because
shit.
I've been thinking about gardens
Yeah,
since
now I am.
January.
Well, that's good.
December, I was very depressed. December was hard,
No,
but
well, we're going to applause it. Yay, gardens! Woohoo! We start our gardens. Okay, we
it
have to
just
be
makes
happy
me
today.
happy. Every time a seed germinates, I
Yeah.
get this little thrill inside me. It's
Well,
like
I'll show
every
you.
single time. And you
This
see this
is
in life.
it is life. It's giving life. And that's what I said. I know that, Sam was a little miserable, and he was saying something about being miserable, and I said, "You know what? Growing season's coming." And now
Oh, great.
this is what Katie sent me. And this one's
It
in my
looks like it's going
kitchen.
well.
They are. I got lettuce and peas, and I'll probably transplant the peas and move them to put them take them out and put them on where they grow up on a trellis.
Achilles.
Yeah, an inside trellis. Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. So I really love Katie for sending. I mean, they're cute. At first I was really freaked because I've never had hydroponics, and it's electricity, but my hydro. There's the second one that I have growing, and these I've got again I've got lettuce, and I've got in the back. Oh my God, I'm forgetting everything that I have. I had it in my little plant thing. When
It
I go
looks
outside,
like, are they eggplants or tomatoes
no,
or
no, these are all just little things. These are what did I put? Let's see, my garden, my plants. I have basil, so the basil's in there. The basil, ginger, and just lettuce and beans. Lettuce and beans, nothing special, just lettuce and beans. Oh, those are cute. Let me make this smaller. Yeah. What's
my
really
beautiful
wild, they're gorgeous.
shoes? I got
I
so many of them because I keep pinching them off and starting more. But I've been giving them away to everybody. It's like, do you want some kitchen basil? Do you want some kitchen basil?
I want to grow Thai basil again. I had the most
Oh man.
gorgeous Thai basil. And then one of my cats, which maybe is what made her sick because the one that died in October, I think she might have been eating it. And I kept everything indoor greenhouses in my dining room, which I don't have. I'm going to use them outside. Let me show you what I'm doing inside now. Everything's going to wait, that's well, they're on those metal shelves like you have. But I've got to clean. Oh, wait. Where is it? Dining room. Oh, I don't know if I put that one up, but anyway, I've got my shit all over the dining room. I still have two of
My
these to
kitchen
do.
was like that for a
Yeah.
month
Yeah.
before my husband built in the sunroom for me. That's the way my kitchen looked. Potting soil,
Yeah. I hope
trays,
that's, I'm
everything.
looking at that picture right now. Geez, I hope nobody tore that open like one of those idiot cats. But because I'm going to mix. They were in my basement and I'll mix stuff. But I don't know what happened to the
Warren, hi Warren. We got to check
oh,
in with the
hi
people.
Warren. Yeah, Gary. Well, we will. We will. I just wanted to
Okay.
show. So this is what it looks like outside where I live right now. So we still have the snow all over.
We had
So
snow till it rained,
yep,
and then
yep.
we got rid of
And
the snow.
more snow out the window. It's kind of gray, but I mean there was some, and then even more snow, and there's the garden out there. See that, Chris? See the garden out
Yeah,
there? Yeah. So
yeah.
that's
That,
what it looks like around here. And
mm.
all right, hi
It's
Warren.
all mud puddles out here. Seriously.
Warren's going to be up with me in the
Oh,
summers, and
yeah,
he's
he's gonna help
yeah,
you. That's
yep.
really
Warren and Sean, my
cool.
back, my. I mean, we're really building community up here. It's like a really
That's
wonderful thing.
sweet.
Hey, hi, yo, mama. Hi, yo, mama. Basil does well in the hydroponic. Yeah, maybe I will get some Thai basil and then when I move something out. I have to see. I might have Thai basil. I still have two more hydroponics to grow. I never thought I would be one. Hello, Suzanne. Suzanne is here. Don't forget black beans.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's not bean time yet. We gotta wait a little
No,
bit.
not bean time yet. So what's it?
It will
65
be.
in DC.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
have another little video, guys, if you want to watch it. What do you think, Chris? Should we watch your other little video?
Which one was this?
The little bucklings. Oh,
Oh,
please, can we watch it?
okay, watch it. It's so embarrassing. I get really embarrassed.
No, don't get embarrassed.
Hey, so update on the baby boys. They're doing fantastic. They are uber friendly and crazy. They love jumping on me. Mama is over there. She's doing okay. I think she's getting a little sick of being in the stall. And she wants to go out in the sun. So maybe I'll see if she wants to go out while I play with her babies. They're giving her nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. What do you expect from two little boys? Two little boys. Hi, Z. Hey, Z. You want to go out and play with the girls? You want me to
They
walk
are
the
just
while you
too
do that?
cute.
Do you? What do you want, Z?
Only a week
What do you
old
want,
there.
Z?
Aren't they
Yes.
cute, guys? She's got this nice
That's
setup.
for you.
I don't have anything like
Oh, if
this.
you don't want to be on
It
camera,
was
you
set up
shouldn't
for
climb up into
horses,
my
but
face.
yeah, I
It's
turned
just-
it to goats.
This is what's going to happen.
Oh, I think
love
it's I think you live this.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's so sweet, and it's
go
so.
see if I
Yes,
can
Chris is
let
raising
Z out for a
goats.
minute.
She's raising goats.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Z, you
I'm-
want to go?
Very
go
mostly-
cute.
stall for a minute? No?
Alpines in Nigeria or New Pine. Nubians and
Well, what do you
Alpine.
want?
Oh, they're
But-
just too
Let's
cute.
see.
My neighbors have goats.
Z?
Everybody's
Oh,
got
my
something. I love looking at them. They're just so cute. I like to
They-
visit my neighbors because I don't really have to do anything. Oh yes, we're going to
Yeah,
talk
check
about
it.
your goat milk soap
Anyway.
in a minute.
Just a little
This is all right.
update
So
on the boobers.
that was pretty cute.
So much fun.
That was pretty
I love
cute.
my goats. I love my goats, and my daughter is like all on board with the goats, and she took over the goat milk soap thing. I come up with some of the recipes sometimes, and I'll
Yeah.
help her out. But she's just totally got it. She's marketing it, selling it, going crazy, shipping it out. It's just crazy.
You're
Yes.
milking the goats?
Yes, I milk the goats. Yeah, they're milk goats. They're dairy. Definitely not meat goats.
No.
I
Ugh.
will not sell them for that at all.
No, no, no,
The
no.
boys will probably end up being pack goats, which are pretty cool, or just a hiking buddy. Goats are great hiking buddies. They will follow you better than a dog, and they're just amazing. Goats are so much fun. I don't. I they come when they're called. Like it's almost instinctual. You don't even have to really train them much. They learn their names really fast.
Aw.
I don't know. Goats are so smart. I had no idea how smart they were. I had no idea.
Are they very loving too?
Very loving.
Yeah.
Very loving. You go there and sit in the pen, and you'll have all of them all over you trying to get attention.
Oh.
They are an amazing animal. Amazing. And then on top of that, they give you milk and they love it. Like they fight to be the first one on the milk stand. So they it's just they love being a milk goat when they are in milk.
That's great.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain how awesome these animals are and the symbiotic relationship we have with each other. It's just incredible.
Make America Green says the Experimental Farm Network gets citizen scientists to collaborate with cool plant species projects and propagating more seeds, adopting great genetics of so many interesting varieties. Very cool.
I
Very,
love
very
that
cool. Yeah, Kim
stuff.
says add a quest queue if you have any questions. No, she's not raising them for meat. No, no, no. No,
Absolutely not.
just
Never. I have
no.
chickens. I raise them for me either. They will live their whole entire life um, just taken care of. That's just, I'm sorry. I can't do meat anything. Just not going to happen. Sorry. But yeah.
Suzanne is asking, do I have a high efficiency water pump system? Her system's using too much electricity and you live in a rural area that's contaminated. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you're where you are and I have two well pumps, but I have an old gravity well pump and that's what I use on the big garden. And this year I took out all of the drip irrigation because it was old and clogged and rusted and all. So I'm putting a filter on the old pump. I'm going to put a filter on the top, not all the way on the bottom, because the filters they get clogged and it's easier for me to clean it at the top than all the way down by the garden. So I have to lay that. That's a lot of work I have to do in all the beds because I have long beds. I don't, and I was listening to Gary Pilarchik today. I like his
Oh,
gardening
I love
channel.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually signed up for his classes, and so I get to watch these videos that others don't. I have to start again because I've been actually studying other things, some microbiology stuff, but he was talking about when you put your gardens in north south or how to face them for the sun, and he was talking about my kind of gardens which are raised beds but they're not wooden and they're
They're
just
in ground raised beds.
yes, and I just
They're
lay
like, they're
yeah,
just mounded up. They're not,
they're
whatever.
wonderful. And I have walkways made of my walkways are red mulch and they're beautiful and I put in all kinds of things and so everybody's seen my garden, so it's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice. I don't want to build high beds because that's just building more and I don't need to do that and I'm doing fine laying down on a yoga mat. So when
Yeah.
you're
Well,
on the ground, you don't have any knee problems, right?
I have serious knee
You have
problems
knee
and
problems. That's
hip
right. It was
problems.
you.
I can't kneel. I have to sit on my butt and then I have to make sure I have something to pull myself up with. So no, I can't kneel. I can't. But I
As we
will. I
get
don't
older.
care. I have overpants. I'll throw those on and sit wherever I have to sit. Crawl to something to pull me up.
Yeah, that's
I can't
exactly.
kneel though. I can't kneel. It's impossible. It hurts too much in my hips, my SI joints, and my knees.
Well,
So
they do have the little chairs, the little gardening seats. You have I have one of those. It's really old, but I just lay on my yoga mat. I just lay down and I just do it that way. All right, Rebecca has a question about the babies. Are the babies taken from the mothers? The goats.
well, eventually they have to be weaned for
Yeah,
the mother's sake.
right.
But no, I believe in dam raising goats. I believe their mother is the best nutrition, the best caretaker of the babies. Nature is best. Nature's always best. So yeah, the babies are taken care of by their moms. up until the time they are weaned, which I wait longer than most people do. The little boys are neutered, so they can stay with the herd for a little bit longer. I'll be weaning them at 6 months, um,
Okay.
and then yeah, and then
Good.
we're keeping those two. They might go out with the bucks, but we're keeping those two because Xena is a special goat to us, and it's kind of an accident. We never intended to breed her, but if you have goats on the same property, they're gonna act. They will breed, and it was scary because she's a pygmy, not a pygmy. She's a dwarf, and the other goats are full size. So I was scared to death of
Oh,
what would
yeah.
happen. But no, she had the easy. I mean, okay, first one wasn't easy because the kid was like, its arm was up here and like it had the one hoof and it yeah, it was stuck like that. So I had to go in and move this hoof down and then pull it out by its palate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was scary. It was like that's
Dr.
the first time
Chris.
I've ever had to go in on an animal birth, and it was
Wow.
terrifying.
Dr.
But
Chris, you have your own television show.
no, people actually come to me for veterinary stuff. They do. It's weird. But anyway, he was hard to get out, but it wasn't because he was too big. It was just because of his position. But his
Wow.
brother just slipped right out in like 2 seconds. Like he went, it's supposed to be toes, nose, and then out. And oh, it's scary as hell. Like
I can
sometimes.
imagine. I can imagine. All right, here's a Poppy's asking, when do you get milk from the moms?
Mm. Okay, there's two ways you can do it and keep the babies on the mom for as long. I mean, some people will separate the babies at night and then milk the goat in the morning and then turn the mom out to take care of the babies during the day and then do repeat. No, I don't do that. No, I just feel too bad for the babies being separated from mom overnight. So with the other goats, not with Xena per se, she's a little mini, a little dwarf mama. Um, but I milked them after 2 weeks, but I would just take what the babies left over, basically. So and then I would use that milk, and I still only milk. I had 3 goats last year in milk, and I got like 2 quarts a day. I only milk once a day, but that way the girls, are relieved throughout the day, and it's no big deal. And I don't separate the babies; they just are there all the time.
Goats love to eat. They're smart enough to defeat any fencing, and if they get too hungry, can be very entertaining. Certainly, make America
Oh,
green
it can
again.
be, especially with the bucks. The bucks are so hard on fencing. They'll sit if there's a doe in heat. They will sit there and ram and ram and ram the fencing with their big old horns. And my bucks, I don't know, they one of them has, I don't know, probably 18-inch horns. They're huge. So
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
but
All
he's adorable
right.
and he's a sweetheart. I mean, my bucks, you can go up in the pasture, catch them, and just lead them out. They don't butt you. They're really good. They're except for the fence thing.
I'm just going to have to go back across the street and visit their horses, their goats. They have
Mhm.
everything over
Yeah.
there. All right, let's see. Max said, I tried to start a bunch of seeds in some soil that was growing Jerusalem artichokes, and they have some weird type of thing able to put something in the soil that doesn't let anything else grow well. Oh, so I don't know much about Jerusalem artichokes. So you mean
I'm
they put
growing
out,
those this year.
but so obviously you have to then, you can't use that soil again.
Well, I haven't heard that
I don't
personally,
know.
but they are basically they're in the sunflower family, and they actually grow like flowers that look like
Yeah.
sunflowers. Like I had sunflowers, and I'm growing them specifically to feed the goats and the chickens because the upward growth is great for feeding the animals, and then of course we eat the roots, right? But I'm not growing them in my regular garden, so I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'm just growing them in an area, my old garden that is too far to walk to. What's going?
She says, I got rammed into a tree by a buck when I was a kid. Explains a few things. Poppy, you're
Well, you
funny.
know what? How you raise them matters. You can't. I mean,
Raise
if
them to
people
be
are
ladies and
rough.
gentlemen.
Yes, and I never let them butt me. You never handle them with their horns
Right.
or push on their head, because that will just make that behavior come out. If you always only rub them on their shoulder or their back or something, and never really, some of them like their little under chin scratched or whatever, but don't handle them. You just can't handle them like people just want to play with them and stuff when they're little and let them butt into them. I never let that happen. Our baby bucks were great. I raised both the bucks we have, and they were
That's cool.
adorable. One of them was a bottle baby, but only because his mom wouldn't take care of him. So,
Scott said black walnut trees also make soil toxic to other
yes,
plants.
I've heard that for sure, for sure. I haven't heard that about
So
Jerusalem
there's,
artichokes. I've
yeah,
never
well,
grown
we'll
them.
be looking it up, or if somebody's got their computer handy and you want to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 2 quarts a day. How many moms, Poppy? 2 quarts a day.
3.
How many moms? 3.
That was what 3. And while they were still nursing their babies.
Okay.
When I
Well,
cut the babies, actually, when I sold them, rehomed them, I still keep in touch with their owners. That's the kind of person I am. I'm like, no, you can't have these goats unless you're going to keep in touch with me and send me pictures. That's the way I am. Okay. But
great.
anyway, after the babies went and I milked them out, I had like a gallon of milk with those 3 does. So they do quite a bit.
Cool.
Right.
I'm
So
just,
that's
I'm
more than
just
we can
changing the
do.
pictures out. And we have BB. BB, are you still here? She has broccoli, lettuce, tomato, peppers, blueberries, some different herbs, and flowers.
Oh,
So
I
she's,
have all
yeah,
the above. Good for
that's great.
you.
I
Yes.
will have.
I have
I will.
raspberries and blackberries also. So I'm excited about the berries. I'm hoping they
Yeah,
survived our really strange
winter. I'm worried
Yeah.
a little bit about El Nino. I'm worried about heat, but I'm not, one day at a time. I'm not going to.
I know. You
I'm
can't
I'm
stress about it.
I'm
It'll
just
be just when it comes.
right. And I'm
Hey,
hoping my
Bruce.
orchard does well. I've got my beautiful orchard out there and everything's starting to, look like it's wanting to bud, and things will be great. So I
It
hope.
will
All
be.
right, that was let's see, Make America Green. You had work kind of late because it's getting up into the mid 60s later this afternoon with some rain this evening and tomorrow. Veggies are happening. I feel much better when I see things coming to life. Yes, that
You.
is, I think, what a lot of us are feeling here. Yeah,
So
absolutely. Oh, you have, BB has 2 Bradford pear trees. Nice. I've
nice.
got pears, peaches, apples, and plums. So we'll
I have an
see.
apple tree. I don't have many places to put the fruit trees. So, and my dogs ate it down to a nub last year, and I
Oh.
thought it died, but it didn't die. They just did some pruning for me.
Rollins Switch said he said his hedge and forsythia grow very well under black walnut. Maybe it's
Oh,
just certain specific plants that are sensitive to something in black walnut. And of course, all of this is research. All of this is learning. All of this is from Master Gardner's questions. Hi, Groot. Mr. Groot from LA is in the house. Groot, you can grow things right in container gardens, by the way, if you want. I don't
yes, you
know.
can. You can even grow microgreens inside and
Yep, will do.
sprouts inside. Super, super duper easy and cheap, inexpensive.
Well, yeah,
Um,
like this.
yeah. Well,
That's
that I don't know if that's an expensive. I don't know. I don't know. You
I
have to do
don't
the
know. They
light.
were, like I said, it was a gift. I don't know how much they cost. You have to, and they do run on electricity. I'm just thankful.
Well, so do your lights when
Um,
you're starting seeds, but
I know I use all the lights, but like I tell everybody, because they know me on this page ad nauseum, we are a carbon-free community from hydropower from Niagara Falls. I know, you know, I know what we are. So at least I do my little bit by living in a place that doesn't have to use the worst stuff. You can grow out of PVC pipes, very cheap. That's a
yeah.
cool idea too. There's so many wonderful things that people do.
Oh yeah,
Just,
there are
great
cool
things.
hacks.
Yeah,
There are very
hacks.
cool
Using
hacks.
shelving. I had the wire shelving, the white covered wire shelving, and I put that out and I use that for beans, all the way big for beans, and so much great stuff. Rebecca said, thank you for answering the questions, Chris. That's cool. What else, guys? What else? We're going on 40 minutes, and Let's see. B, mine are old, Rebecca. They produce, but they're a weak trunked tree and they worry me. Well, they've got you and you'll be talking to them. I bet. The trunk tree. The trunk. Weak trunks. Kiss your trunks. You know what I did last year? I had extra. I have diseased trees on the property and I'm taking them down. I had extra fish oil. I know it's bad. It's not, well, not fish oil, fish emulsion, right? I took the fish emulsion and I actually started dumping it into the area of the tree that is diseased. And I think it started to like, close up a little bit where it was chopped, where it came open, but I don't have any hope. I've had things that have taken trees down in invasive species over the creek, and it's really sad because I worry about the trees. And I will say, Gail Zawacki, she has passed away, but she has a website still up, I believe, and she has everything about trees on that website. At Wit's End, it's called At Wit's End, and I'm sure she's got that. They kept it up for her.
Nice.
Max, you've been growing for the chickens. The Jerusalem artichokes are for your chickens.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what I'm doing too for the chickens and the goats. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm growing my own chicken feed because I'm trying to make our property as self-contained as possible. I'm going to start rotational pasturing, but I have to get the wood chips down and I have to wait till it's dry enough to do that. But I'll be putting wood chips, so grass will grow under it. And then I can, yeah. Anyway, it's a long story, but I know the wood chips work because there's grass growing in my small goat pen with all those goats in it.
cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Let's see,
What
guys.
was the thing about Lightning said about the poppy seeds? I just missed it.
Oh, lightning. Uh-oh, I lost it. Boy, that was an old comment I stuck out. He just saved up enough for his poppy seeds.
Oh.
Okay,
I
let me
just
see.
planted poppy
Yeah,
seeds
here it is.
yesterday.
This year I finally acquired a farm-sized amount of poppy seeds. I'm
Oh,
going to
nice.
grow nasturtium and all kinds of flowers, I think, this year.
Oh, I'm definitely doing
My
marigold.
wildflowers. Yeah, marigolds. I had them
Those-
all over the garden. They were so pretty.
Oh man,
So
they come
pretty.
back. They come back the next year. We had the biggest pot of marigolds. It was so beautiful.
Aren't they beautiful?
And the
Oh,
cosmos and the zinnias are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm doing all of those. I got some new ones I'm growing this year that I've never grown before, but poppies are one of them. Agastacia,
boy,
I
I
got
can't wait to trade pictures.
daisies to germinate. So I have lavender and daisy I'm going to.
Nice.
Already
Yeah,
planted
you're
that.
way ahead of me. But I'll get it all started. I have,
Yeah, it's not too late. It's not too late in the colder climates. I'm just trying to get a huge head start. I don't want to buy any plants from anywhere. I just want to grow everything myself as much as I possibly can. But my artichokes, my Jerusalem artichokes just came in today.
Okay.
So the box is there. I'm so excited to plant them because
Good.
now I can get
Good.
soil at least for a day or two.
I don't know who this is, but hello, ABC.
Hi, ABC.
Hello, are you a gardener?
Welcome.
A gardener? Yeah, I will also be doing my lovely tinctures this year. I hope. I hope, But Chris, I like to grow what I can, and
Mhm.
so it's only specific things, that you can't can everything. So
Right. I like to grow things all
tomatoes.
directly out of the garden and
I do
things
that
I can
too.
preserve.
I do
So
that. I had
that's
did you have watermelons and cantaloupe last year? Because didn't we talk about this?
I had some cantaloupe, just a
Yeah.
couple, not much.
Oh, I couldn't
I had
believe
so
what
many
grew.
watermelons. Kajari melon.
Mm.
I had a few things worked for me last year. I wasn't, when you just are so displeased with yourself, it didn't turn out like your vision. But I still had successes, and I should just point to that. I did have
Yeah.
some.
Well, I'm just now gonna figure out which row I want to put what in. Everything's gonna be different except for the strawberries because they're just gonna come back up. I know they're
Yeah,
just gonna come back up.
I'm
But
working on that thing too. I know the squashes will come back because I threw a whole bunch of
go away.
squashes.
Yeah, I
Uh,
want to get out there into my greenhouse, but I don't want to have to run the heat out there. It's just a big extension cord with a crappy old heater I had, but I don't really want to have to do that. So that's why I'm going to do more inside because it's still a little bit too cold, I think, at night.
yeah,
But all right, guys. So what else is going on out there? Because
tell
we're
me what's going
45
on.
minutes, and actually, I cleaned my wood stove thoroughly today, and it was a big job. My back hurts like
Oh, I bet.
my
Oh,
usual. Well, I had to. It was just gross. But when
you
you
know what I do with my wood stove
what?
ashes? Because we have one in the barn.
Oh
I
yeah.
clean them out and I throw them in the chicken coop
Oh
because it
yeah.
combats mites and other
That's
bugs and
great.
stuff.
I
They
didn't
like
know
to have a
that.
dust bath in it. So just cool
Yeah.
tip. You
Let's
can also put
see.
it in your compost. It's fantastic for compost.
Yeah,
But
I
you don't
do.
want to.
I do
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna show you
You don't have, I know you
something.
don't have chickens, but for those of you who do have chickens,
Yeah, I don't have chickens, right? But
it keeps down fungus and the mites and all that stuff. It's
I
really
think
good
that's
treatment.
fabulous. I didn't know that. I had no idea. That's pretty
I
cool.
know.
No, I was just going to try to get a picture and show you. I'll show you these if I can get them up. Uh, just on, for those of you who have wood stoves, I cleaned it out and I want to show you what this is what, all right, wait. This is what the stove looks. Oh, I can't open it up. Okay,
Oh no.
wait. I will. I'll get it open, guys. I just want to show because it's an older stove. Can you see this if I don't know. I can't get the one into the Oh, here we go. All right. One. All right. So that's what the stove looks like. All right. But I want to show you guys because it has a catalytic converter and they're called combustor bricks.
Mm-hmm.
And those are combustor bricks. See them at the top? And they have to be taken care of so very, very, very gently. You brush them off after you burn, and I burn constantly. I mean,
Oh, wow.
this is where the catalytic converter is, these combustor bricks. And so today I had to vacuum them, and I have a special vacuum head that will vacuum them so that they don't break. Last year, the combustor bricks completely disintegrated and fell out. And it was just the last year for the warranty, which was, I think, 7 years or 6 years. But those combustor bricks, believe it or not, those goddamn things are like $700, $600 to
Why do you
replace.
think
It's
people are
crazy.
stealing those things off of cars, the catalytic converters off of
Well, it's
cars?
not it's the bricks. It's not the catalytic
Oh,
converter.
just the
That's not the
process for making them or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's completely different than a car converter, but you have to, there's a lot of maintenance involved in that. You have a wood stove, but the combustor for the cat converter is to keep the particulate matter as low as possible. It's a
Oh,
very
that's
high
right.
efficiency stove. So, yeah, so okay, Scott's asking Poppy if she ordered her chickens yet. Poppy's a homesteader. This is her first, or is it your first year of doing this
Oh,
homestead,
nice.
right, Poppy? She said she's going to. Hi, Patty P. Poppy said she's going. Scott, I'm going to buy pullets or young layers at the flea market. A neighbor did that. It worked out well. Yeah,
Nice.
and he's right. Yes, the bricks are the catalytic combustor. Right, exactly. And so they are exactly
First full
expensive.
year.
Yeah.
Good for you, Poppy.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, she
Yay.
left Texas and now she's in a little bit more north. And so if she wants to say where she is, that's up to her. I'm very proud of her and Scott, and those two met this year. How we've built communities, it's just great. And
I
Chris,
know
I
there's so
feel
many
like I
friends.
know you, and I haven't even been there
I
yet.
do know you. We haven't met in person, but that
No,
doesn't
but
mean
I'm talking
I don't know
about like we've laid down and sat around and drank, wine or whatever we could do
you.
together. It's just that way. It's that
I
way.
know.
Until the power goes out. All right, she's in Missouri. Till the power goes
Oh,
out and we're fucked that way, we're going to do this.
oh,
We're
absolutely.
going to do this.
While we have this resource, I want to use it for good, not for
Yep.
evil. I
No,
want people
for
to build their
good.
soil. No bare soil out there, people. No bare soil.
Yeah. Patty
Figure it
would
out.
be up. She would be up for a tiny house community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, year round. Up here, you just have to make sure your little tiny house had proper insulation and heat.
Oh yeah, because it gets cold. It gets cold here too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
So,
pretty
I
chilly.
got a question. How's the Salt Lake doing?
It's up 2 feet since November.
Ooh.
That's huge because it's a really shallow lake anyway. So it's up 2 feet. We have over 100% of snowpack in the mountains. It's like there's record breaking snowpack in
Oh
the
yeah.
mountains right now. But the problem is, what happens when the temperature goes up?
Oh gosh. Yeah. How much runoff do you think it'll be?
It'll be a lot. It's bigger than 1983, I think it was, when we had all the flooding through Salt Lake and Tooele County
Wow.
and all that. I'm in
Wow.
Tooele County, by the way, but I'm not where the major flooding was, thank goodness. But there's swamplands all around there. They built in swamplands that were flooded in
That's
1983.
sickening.
It's gonna be devastating. I guarantee you, it's gonna. No matter what they do to prepare for it, they know it's coming. It's going to be devastating, and they're just dumb for building in those areas. They're just dumb. Like, we need the wetlands anyway, and you're gonna just build them there.
It's crazy.
Uh,
Yeah, but it's good to hear that the Salt Lake, I mean, there was a lot of worry about it. Plus it was so far down, wasn't it, that
oh,
the toxins on the bottom were proliferating through the air and making people
yeah, they were
sick?
blowing off of the dry lake bed and into community. And I live just south of the Great Salt Lake, so like I'm not very far at all away from the Great Salt Lake, like probably less than 5 miles away. So
Wow,
I'm
it
pretty close.
absolutely cannot be good for anyone to have to inhale that. Mm-mm.
Oh, absolutely not. My allergies have gone crazy. So yeah, they're
Oh
terrible.
no.
Um,
Oh,
yeah,
not
but
good. Well, I'm really
hey,
glad that you
that's
shared
that.
everything with me. I've enjoyed
That's-
this.
I hope you go back on my show next month.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna. I was on Chris's show last month, and we're gonna try to do this as part of my, for me, it's the Disabled Abled Gardener playlist on Environmental Coffeehouse,
I should
and
make a playlist just for the garden, but
yeah,
most of
I've
it's
got a playlist
mostly
just
gardening
for you.
notes.
I
So
have
that's pretty
one.
much what I do.
I got one just for you.
What?
I have your own playlist from the shows we've done together. So I need
Oh
to
yeah.
change the name though because it said progressive, and I have to change it to prepper. So tell me
Oh,
before we go, give me your definition of prepping for you.
um, I just want to be ready and self-sufficient as much as possible to delay the inevitable. So, and be as comfortable as possible
Yeah,
because things are going to get bad, and I want my proteins taken care of. I have milk and eggs, and then the garden, and we do have a good food storage set up. That kind of thing.
that's
So
great. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you too.
Oh,
Look
I got nothing compared to you.
at
I'm
all this
just
canning behind you.
all
I
right,
didn't
all
put
right.
yours.
So
I didn't do any canning last year, and I need to get.
I've
I
been
did some
eating
ferment.
it though. That's the thing. I mean, I'm running out. I have to start, and that's why I have to pick and choose very carefully what I grow in abundance that I can so that I can eat it all during the winter. Because this year, I would say I hardly went out at all. I didn't have to. I had everything here. I mean, I have all
That's
my things, my vegetables canned or frozen, but I always worry about the freezer going out. But
me too. Me
if
too.
it's too cold out, it doesn't matter. You just shove everything outside. But
Say hi, Keith.
all right. Well, listen, guys, we've just been about an hour, and if there's any more questions you've
Do you
got,
want
if
to say
not,
hi? You're
let
gonna
me
say hi.
see.
Hi, Keith. Go look at
Hi, hi,
the story.
beautiful.
Hi,
Look
Keith.
at that. What a
She's a
beauty.
talking class. She actually talks.
She's so
She's,
beautiful.
she's
She's
like,
really
whoa, whoa.
beautiful. Oh, you're from the Netherlands. So nice to have somebody from the
You
Netherlands
talk.
because we're
Did
on
you see
during
that?
the day. Usually I'm on at night and we can't there's people can't they're not able to come to a live that we do. So thank you very much,
All right.
everyone. And John, thank you. This was fun. We're going to try to do this on both of our channels. So we'll just let you know when we do it.
And watch my
And
channel for the shorts and the regular stuff. I'm going to be doing the garden updates on a
oh,
regular basis.
I
So
wanted to show hang on a second. Let me just get the screen share. and show your channel. All right, so can everybody see that the right there? There's the Natural Prepper. There's Chris's channel on YouTube. All right.
It's mostly gardens and goats. So if you like that.
Yes. And our channel, everybody knows what our channel is, mostly everything. We are that's why I say it's the environmental umbrella. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I love all your wood in the back. That's awesome.
Oh no, actually that's not mine. Mine, I took that picture. I have that much wood, but I took that picture because I took it to show my Amish neighbor Harvey. He's going to come build me a lean-to because I put my wood under the back steps, which are big steps. But the problem is I use tarps and mushrooms are growing on the wood. I'm burning mushrooms. I don't know. I'm not getting eye off them. So that actually is just a picture I took of something I would like to have built. Hopefully I can afford to have it built. But thank you guys. You know, whoever had it, that's what mine's going to look like. Only it's going to have a green metal roof. And it's not going to
be. Proud of you too, Bella.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're always proud of Bela. And he grows the best peppers on the planet. He really does. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to say goodnight, Chris. I love you very much.
Yeah, I got a migraine, so I love you guys so much. It's so good to see you, but I'm like barely able to keep my eyes open because of the lights.
All right. So, well, then.
I love you guys.
Until
good gardening.
We meet again.